At the outset, I would like to request Colvyn Harris, a past president of Advertising Agencies Association of India, to give the welcome address. Colvyn was CEO of JWT and is a recipient of 3 years of a Lifetime Achievement Award. Colvyn Harris takes a lot of interest in industry matters. He was a jury member at the Cannes Lions in 2015 in the effectiveness category. Colvyn Harris has been a speaker at London Business School, at the Wharton India Economic Summit, Spikes Asia 2010, and several other conferences. Under the leadership of Colvyn, JWT won several global awards, numerous Cannes Lions, including India's first Grand Prix while he was CEO there. Now I would like to invite Colvyn. Colvyn, sir.
So, hi everyone. It's been many years since I've actually spoken at an industry event, but you can't say no to Sam because he's quite persuasive, especially with his clients and even with people who are not his clients. It's good to see so many faces. It's a privilege to welcome you to the 3 Years of AAAI Subhas Ghosal Memorial Lecture. A special warm welcome to our distinguished speaker this evening, the firebrand journalist Faye D'Souza. I just told her I've seen her so often in my bedroom that she did say that, was it good? So we do have some, though I've just met her for the first time. The sound is working or not? Hello? Yeah. We are also delighted to have so many distinguished guests and members of the advertising and marketing fraternity with us today. It's not often that we meet so many of you. This memorial lecture was created in honor and to institutionalize the legacy of Mr. Subhas Ghosal, a man who greatly influenced our world of brands and business. The lecture is a tribute to his values, his professionalism, his relentless pursuit of excellence, and his unwavering integrity. Mr. Ghosal was a pioneer, someone who not only shaped the roadmap of the Indian advertising and marketing industry, but also set the ethical and professional standards followed. These very values laid the foundation for Hindustan Thompson Associates, which was India's most successful agency group comprising JWT, Contract, IMRB. Group M was formed of the media verticals of JWT, Ogilvy, and other WPP agencies. I was fortunate to be in that agency for 37 years, the last 12 as CEO. It's not the last 12, that was 10 years ago. After that, I moved on to private equity and did other things. And I currently scuba dive, I trek, I do motorcycling, but not advertising. Many of us here were fortunate to work with Mr. Ghosal. We remember his wit and wisdom and his vision to build a successful agency, also to elevate the industry itself. I think that was his passion. The Advertising Agencies Association of India is the apex body of advertising. This is a word from our sponsor and media agencies and represents 80% of the industry. A diverse membership of advertising agencies, media agencies, including digital-first agencies that reflect the evolving landscape of communication. The 3 Years of AAAI plays a pivotal role as the industry's voice, engaging with advertisers, media owners, associations, and the government. We work in close collaboration with all industry bodies, including the INS, the ISA, the Indian Broadcasting and Digital Foundation, the Indian Outdoor Advertising Association, the Association for Radio Operators in India, and Internet and Mobile Association. All initiatives to promote a thriving ecosystem. The 3 Years of AAAI has been instrumental in establishing key institutions notably the Advertising Standards Council of India, and is a stakeholder in the Broadcast Audience Research Council, BARC, and the Media Research Users Council, and now recently the ASCII Academy, where we're trying to ensure our commitment to ethical advertising practices continue. So that's all there is about the 3 years of I. So I'll come back. I know it did sound a bit like a memorial for the 3 years of I, but it's not. Now, change and transformation, the buzzwords of today were just as relevant to Mr. Ghoshal's time. But unlike today's rush to disrupt for the sake of disruption, Mr. Ghoshal believed in principled transformation, always anchored in values, always with purpose. One of his most remarkable talents was his oratorial prowess. His speeches were not just presentations, they were performances. His precise choice of words, his eloquent delivery, his ability to capture attention and inspire action. A brief anecdote captures his wicked side perfectly. There was this endless debate once over what to call a JWT senior leadership gathering. Should it be called a conference, a seminar, a retreat, or an offsite? Mr. Ghoshal ended that endless discussion with his characteristic flair by naming it a senior leadership symposium. While it sounds what it did, it actually means a drinking party, and to the spirits that often accompanied such events. There's never been an event without some element of spirit. His sense of humor was evident when he once said that JWT would not cross the border to Hyderabad or Ahmedabad simply because of prohibition. After all, what's an agency without the occasional creative toast? Over the course of my career, I've had the privilege of working with some of the finest leaders, visionary CEOs, brilliant CMOs, and maverick entrepreneurs. And I say that Mr. Ghoshal stood apart. He was that rare leader who combined intellect, creativity, and integrity in equal measure. He didn't just build a company, he built careers and lifelong relationships with India's most iconic brands. I recently came across a quote from the Archbishop of Canterbury at the passing of Queen Elizabeth II that I felt applies equally well to Mr. Ghoshal. He said, and I quote, "Those who served will be loved and remembered, when those who cling to power and privilege are long forgotten," unquote. These words capture the essence of Mr. Ghoshal. When the time came for his retirement in 1991, he left with grace and dignity, making a space for the next generation to lead without seeking extensions or special privileges. That humility is increasingly rare today, but it was central to who he was. These are the memories I cherish of a man who built not just a company, but an enduring culture rooted in values that have stood the test of time. We live today in a world of deep uncertainty. Global economies and businesses under threat, and even world leadership are on a continuous roller coaster. In such times, the legacy of leaders like Subhas Ghosal feels more relevant than ever. His commitment to values, to professional integrity, to professionalism, and to do the right thing even when it was difficult. These are not just memories, but guardrails for us. As we honor his legacy today, let us acknowledge that success built on values is the only success that truly endures. May that spirit continue to inspire us. Thank you.
Thank you, Colvyn, for narrating the rare qualities of Subhas Ghosal.